Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm going to do a real quick live because this heat is intense, but decided to get some sun before I head into the AC. And so I just wanted to come in because my heart is so full. I'm feeling so overwhelmed with joy and gratitude about the events that we just so the event that we just hosted, I should say, this past week. But anyway, let me introduce myself. Hey, everyone. If this is your first time here, my name is Kim, aka Kim with the Gems. And on this channel, we drop gems on things related to wellness, things related to travel, and things related to money, finance from a cultural perspective, from a Black woman's point of view. And today I am out for my early Saturday farmers market run. Picked up some beautiful white hydrangeas, even though they're plentiful in people's front yard. I've never had cut ones and brought them in to the house that I can recall. So I decided to support one of my favorite farmers here. Also got some organic scallions. I'm about to pick up some more okra, but I wanted to come in for a couple minutes just to say, don't let nobody tell you that we are not magical, we are not real. And magical, I'm going to insert the definition that I'm using to define what magical means for Black women. But yes, 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 we are all those things. In a lot of ways, we're supernatural. But that's a whole nother conversation for a whole nother day because not everybody's ready for that. But this past week, we hosted the Decoder Talent and Design Your Five Plus Figure Income Boot Camp. In a week, on July 8th, we launched the weekly coaching, 4-week coaching. But as we had our culmination last night, I I literally had a hard time falling asleep because of the powerfulness of these past 5 days and the women who were part of it. God makes no mistakes. I tell you, it's like He handpicked the people who showed up and showed up prepared to do the boot camp. I feel like a full sisterhood has been created. And it's not too late to join, so I do want to say that you have until July 8th to catch up on the replays and um, do the 5-day assignments, which you can get through. And it was proven by the people who got through them. And then join us on the 8th, beginning on the 8th, for the live weekly coaching. But let's talk about the first part. The first part of the boot camp was to decode your talent. And decoding just simply means to break apart, to figure it out, to, how I like to say, break it down to the very last compound. Y'all know I'm a New Yorker and I often use references rooted in hip hop. But the way these sisters came and uncovered some things, some ideas that they didn't even know were in them, or the ones that they should lead into based on their emotional type. It was a real emotional end of the 5-day boot camp, and I can't even wait until we get through the coaching, because last night there were real tears, real messages of thanksgiving for this assignment, because one, it was rapido, it was rapid. We didn't waste time trying to understand the type of businesses we should lean into and that would also be profitable. So we created a blueprint for your talent to offer model. And so, oh my gosh, the stars were aligned, the universe was in our favor, and the ideas that came out of that 5-day boot camp are going to change the world, are going to be life changing for minis. um, did I show y'all my hydrangeas? Did I? I'm not sure, but just in case. Child, I am sitting on the river and just getting some sun, because the sun is literally, can I show y'all? There's the sun right there. And there's the river right there. But I'm not going to be here long because, like I said, it's hot. And I have on a black shirt, of all things, right? But the ideas that came from this group, like I said, are going to be life changing for some people. And I can't wait till they start talking their talk and putting these communities together. And we have everyone in the group, from individuals who have their masters in nursing, right? We have um, 30, a veteran in the HR space who talks about everything from HR fatigue and what's going on with, the rollbacks of diversity initiatives. We also have someone who is really, really passionate about journaling, or making sure that we take care of our elders and those who don't have support but may have health issues. So, again, another person in the health and wellness space. Um, all of them will be invited to tell their stories on this channel once they complete the coaching session. But again, I just want us to remember during these interesting times that no matter what you hear on the news, no matter the ugliness that is surrounding this country, and many of the topics, and I have to be sensitive with some of the words I use, because I notice what this platform has been doing to especially smaller creators. And so, but ignore that and focus on what makes us so freaking amazing. Focus on the gifts and the talents that they don't want us to get out in the world. Focus on how you can be that conduit to make sure our culture stays as powerful, as on top, as profitable as we can. And so I'm going to share more about the wonderful, talented people that were in the community. Well, actually, that finished the 5 day, because not everyone did. And I will be transparent about that. Now, they may have finished on their own time. Let's just say they didn't share at the graduation. So, I don't want to say they didn't finish, because there are replays and everyone's allowed to catch up via replay. But I just wanted to acknowledge the ones that shared their story, shared their tears, shared how different this boot camp was from any boot camp that they ever attended, and how the community was handpicked and perfectly aligned, and how we encouraged each other, we supported each other, we shared tears together. They motivated me actually to take another course that I plan, that will happen today, and it's about a creative outlet that I love, and one of my talents based on my emotional type, and it has to do with writing. And so there were some other things that uncovered or decoded in my life, and so I just want to say thank you. I just want to say, if you can take advantage of this community, go ahead, because now is the time. And as I shared with them yesterday, the reason why it's such an accelerated program is because, one, it doesn't take the amount of time that most people think it takes to launch your business idea and start making money. But the other thing is, don't just launch any old business idea. If you see somebody doing something and you think they're making money at it, if that doesn't fit your emotional type, if that doesn't fit what comes naturally for you, and if that does not fit one of the things that you want to do or brings you joy, keep it moving, and find something that checks off all those boxes. And so I definitely wanted to share that. Oh, I lost my train of thought. I was trying to make sure the baby was okay. But yeah, so definitely, if you can, join this community to help you with accountability, to help you with support. like I said, there were real moments of clarity that were exposed, which we all need, but there was a real need for the ideas that came out, and there is a real need. One of the things that I brought up, and I remembered what I was going to say. One of the things that I brought up, whenever you see an area that you know is there's lack in that area, that means there's opportunity for you to fill a void. That means there's an opportunity for you to take someone's pain and turn it into progress. It also means that it's an opportunity for you to fill a void. I said fill a void, but also um, open communities where people feel unseen, unheard, no one knows what they're going through, or they're doing it themselves, they're in it alone, and come together. And that was one of the purposes for this boot camp, because so many of us have all these great ideas, but we may not be able to share them with the people that are closest to us because they may not get it, right? So we sit on it. We sit on it and do nothing with it. Well, in this community, there's no sitting. There's no sitting. And it's how I like to say in our community, it's not easy, but it is simple. And there's a distinction between those two words. I can't see any comments. Oh, I do see comments. Hold on. I don't know who that is. But anyway, I didn't want to stay on here long because I do see it is almost 10 a.m. I will be back tomorrow with a live. Actually, I think I'll probably come back the next 5 days because I've been sitting on some topics that I wanted to bring to this community. And because of the boot camp and, me being out of town and trying to take care of some business items, which, child, these people move at their own pace in the South, and I have to learn to align myself with their pace because otherwise I will lose my mind. I'm thinking my to-do list would be halfway done, child. I may have two things checked off the list, and I've been here 3 weeks, and I have about 50 things to get done. So I have to extend my trip. I was going to leave on Thursday and be out of here before the 4th. But I do have to extend my trip because this week coming up is a short week because of the holiday. So y'all pray for me, child. I got stuff to do. But again, if you are interested in joining the 5-day boot camp and coaching, you still have time. Check out the community post. In about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, I'll add the links to the bottom of this video. But for now, you can check out my latest post on the community tab with all of the links and more of the description. So I'm sorry if I couldn't see your comment. The sun is literally, like I said, child, it is right there. It is in my eyes and I can't read what is going on. So anyway, thank you for tuning in. Go ahead and share this video with someone who you think may need it. Also, hit that like button. You know the routine, guys. Turn on the notification bell and comment if you have any questions. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But until we speak again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Just not sure what time, but I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful Saturday. If you have a vacation coming up this week, enjoy. If I don't catch you on the lives coming up, and yeah, just understand just how amazing, how dope, how brilliant, how magical we are. And we really are. And say it with your whole chest. Don't hide, don't cower. Say it with your whole chest. We are magical. Everyone. I'll see you later. Take care.